What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to go over our personal finance statements as of the end of June 2020. Hope everybody's doing well out there. So, let's kick it off. Made a quick update to it, a couple enhancements. First tab now, we're going to go over the equity and debt payoff graph. So this just gives a timeline going back to January of 17. The green line is our net worth or equity and how that has progressed over time. And the red line is our non-mortgage debt over time. So as you can see, and as I've said in previous YouTube videos, when we got married, we started paying off this debt at a pretty quick clip. We're projected by September of next year, 2021, to be done with all of this non-mortgage debt. So just a good quick visual of where we've come from and where we're currently at. You can see, man, when you start kicking this debt in gear and getting rid of it, your net worth just starts going up pretty consistently. So we're at about $187,000. We'll look at the detail quickly in a second, but just to give y'all a quick visual of that, all I'm really doing is putting the values in from previous years. I have the mortgage in there too, but we're focused on the non-mortgage portion right now. May make an update to include all of it just to kind of get that visual as well. But all you do is just put in all your values of everything. And basically, I just created just a line graph. That's all. Pretty simple to do in Excel. So let's hop over to the balance sheet. So we're in June, but if you quickly see, we dropped had a big drop in cash. We finally we paid our taxes before the deadline of July 15th this year. So anyway, at the end of June, we had about $26,000 in cash. Marketable securities about $53,000, close to $80,000 in current assets. I like to remind everybody, hey, just look quickly back at March 2020, how far we were down when COVID first hit. And so we didn't sell, we stuck it out, and we're up another $20,000 already in a few months. So it just tells you, just don't jump off the ride, stick with it, and you'll be okay. Long-term assets, really, we're not touching most of this until we retire, basically. We can touch some of it, health equity, that's health and medical. We can touch that, obviously, for medical purposes, but some of our plant, property, and equipment, obviously the biggest one is the house at $293,000 with $223,000 left on the mortgage. So quickly hop over to our liability. Short-term credit cards, pay these off every month. Ended June with roughly $1,300. So for the first half of the year, you can see we averaged about $1,500 on our credit cards for all our purchases for the month. So June, finally, that was a good just step in our debt payoff, good motivation. Just real good to see us get below those six figures. We are paying this off at a quick clip. You can see what I made an update to add our taxes in for the whole year. And if you've been following us, you'll realize that, look, our equity actually took a hit. I wanted to show the true reflection because we knew we didn't actually have that much cash. We had to pay a big tax bill. That's why July of 20 is now zero. So you can see a big dip in debt overall. There's our total debt, including the house. So to end June, about 335,000. And to get your equity, all it is your total assets minus your total liabilities gives you your net worth. What does that mean? If if we sold off everything, and where it was able to pay down every little bit of debt, we'd have about $187,000. And it's not exactly true because we would have to take out of our retirement accounts, and that would hit us with taxes, and on top of that, a 10% penalty. So we would actually have quite less than 187,000. I haven't done the true calculations yet, but I would have to make a quick estimate of roughly paying about, I don't know, $50,000 in taxes and that 10% penalty. So, I mean, still, yeah, I mean, a lot of people like to have $130,000, $140,000, but that's not going to last you long, especially in today's world. If you're living off $40,000, $50,000 a year, you're getting by in a little under 3 years. So just shows you, hey, stick with it, save for retirement, invest, get that compound interest moving, and you'll be well on your way to financial freedom. So let's hop over to the income statement. We had about 13,000. Got a little help from a grant. My wife does a side business, and it's a 1099. And the SBA was offering grants to individuals that were sole proprietors and had a 1099, and it was actually a very simple apply. I'm not sure if it's still going on right now. She applied, and literally within the next day, we had $1,000 in our bank account. So that was great to see. High month of expenses this month. $1,600 for education. That was for me. I have a CPA and I need my CPE, and so I've really been, and if you can't tell, a big follower of Dave Ramsey for the past few years, and he has a financial course, a financial coaching class that I'm partaking in right now, and I get about 40 hours of CPE. And hopefully I will get to do that on the side as a side hustle and earn a little bit of extra cash for us as well. So as you can see, our expenses are fairly consistent month over month. We have some health and medical right now. We'll keep that personal with us, as everybody else would keep their medical information safe, and probably would not share that except with close family. So you can see our home and equipment and food. Had a high month of home equipment, and not ringing a bell real quick, so we will go check out over here. Let's see here. Oh, yes, I remember now. So we upgraded our phones, and my wife paid off her phone from her bill. So that's why that jumped up a good bit. But as you can see, most of this stuff is pretty consistent month over month. We do a pretty good job of budgeting and keeping things consistently. That allows us, boom, to pay off in that $5,500 to $6,000 range every month going towards student loans. We live off about $50,000 a year, give or take. That allows us to put that big chunk away to the student loans. So I hope everybody else is doing well. Please hit the like button. If you have a comment, please leave the comment, and I will try to get back to you. Please subscribe if you like our videos. I'll still continue to update these once a month and upload a video along with just some miscellaneous videos, Excel tips. I'm going to try and get into some accounting videos, just to kind of start helping everybody out with their personal finances. If you have a personal finance question, please leave it in the comment. I would love to help anybody out with their personal finances. So that'll do it, guys. Y'all have a good one.